Hello, and welcome to Ascension Arcana Tarot. This is Christine. I'm going to try out a new reading this evening. So we have the Lionsgate portal coming up. For those of you who don't know, that is a portal on August 8th. And I'm starting to feel the energy. Lionsgate was like really powerful for me last year. And this is an interesting year for it because it occurs on 8/8. And with the year being 2024, this is also an 8 year. So in terms of numerology, it's going to be an 888 Lionsgate, which feels really special. So I feel like doing a reading just on the energy kind of leading up to the Lionsgate, and have not done like a celestial event reading yet. So that'll be fun. We'll see how it goes. As always, this is a general collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. God, please talk to me here about what my viewers need to know for the energy leading up to the Lionsgate portal. Okay, we've got some cards. These guys. I feel like we just got our 3 rows already. That was very fast. Okay. Awesome. So I just, I'm going to be posting this on August 1st, and my latest romance reading had the 4 of Wands in it. So I love that energy. And with the 9 of Pentacles, this is showing me you being in complete celebration and complete love. The 4 of Wands is known as the Twin Flame card, which is how it came out in my last romance reading the other day. Which feels really special here. The numerology of 888 and 1111. The reason that it's called that is because 1111 is considered a twin flame number. And in this card, there's like these 4 wands kind of standing up straight and tall, creating this little structure that this couple's getting married under. So it's like 1111 because the wands are the ones. The 9 of Pentacles is like this amazing independent woman who has everything that she needs. She is prosperous. She's educated. She's like well-dressed. She's got free time to train this falcon that's on her hands, right? So these 2 cards to me are showing this like huge celebration of love and also this incredible, wonderful sense of independence. So really having this sweet balance of being in a relationship and also just completely being like your entire authentic self, and having time to be with yourself and how important that is. Okay, so we have the 6 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles here. The 6 of Cups speaks of like nostalgia and childhood. There's like a really nice sweetness to this card. A generosity, just like sweet, soft, gentle feelings, maybe some nostalgia about the past. And then the 3 of Pentacles speaks of like a partnership and working together to get a project done. I feel like these are feelings that are involved in this relationship that you're in. So really a feeling of like partnering and having like a teammate mentality. Within your romantic relationship, which feels like really peaceful and nice. Like you guys are a powerful team together. And then the 6 of Cups just being kind of looking back on your relationship and like the sweetness that you've had. I feel like this reading is going to be either for like a married couple or maybe a couple that has been together for a while. Because you really have developed this incredible ability to both like partner together and be really strong partners together, but also be your own like independent, whole, complete selves, which makes that partnering like even more powerful because you're coming together as like your entire selves. So 2 wholes, it's like exponentially better, right? It's not like 2 halves coming together and making a whole. It's like 2 wholes coming together and making something incredible. And then this feeling of nostalgia for kind of like the past sweetness of the relationship. This definitely feels like a romance reading for a couple that's been together for a while, or maybe a couple that has like a past or history together, or that has been together in the past, but would be like in a reunited place or like a happy place now. That's interesting. So maybe there's some romance coming in for Lionsgate. Okay. I just said maybe there's some romance coming in for Lionsgate. I'm going to say that's 1,000,000% accurate. So we have the Two of Cups, which is funny. I kind of accidentally / not accidentally mentioned the energy of this card in my romance reading the other day. This is coming together as a partnership. The Two of Cups and the Four of Wands here could definitely be talking about marriage or an engagement, someone moving in together, like taking a big, really joyful next step in a partnership. Like, look at these guys. They're just really joyful, like looking at each other. And I'm drawn to the fact that it's the Lion's Gate, and we've got this lion here in the Two of Cups. And then the Strength card came out, which is like the quintessential Lion's Gate card, right? It's a card of Leo. It literally has a lion on it. I love this. The lion on here with the wings is making me feel like this portal, the energy that's coming in here is setting you free. Like there's such an incredible freedom about you and your partner being completely whole on your own. You're not missing anything. You're not filling in like missing pieces for each other. You really both feel solid and complete on your own. And then you get to come together, and it's just out of pure joy. It's not because you feel like you're lacking something or you need that person. There's like not a needy energy of needing that person to kind of complete you. It's just coming together for the pure joy of it and the pure enjoyment of being with each other. The Strength card to me feels kind of like that same like long time energy. So if this is a couple who's been together for a while, it's either like a reunion, like coming back together after a long time. It could be like a leveling up in your relationship. Like maybe you've been dating for like 10 years and then all of a sudden you're getting engaged or something. Even if you're already married, it could be like just a period of renewal in your relationship where you're kind of, I'm drawn to the kids here. Like maybe I remember doing a romance reading where the children were almost like a third party. But this would be you guys saying like, hey, let's get a babysitter, right? And like go out on some dates and like, or go away for like a special weekend or something, and just really like rekindling that romance. So I feel like there's a lot of ways that this can play out depending on your specific relationship. I feel like the Strength card is showing me that in your relationship, you have toughed it out through like some pretty big difficulties. The power of this card is like the lion represents like this, I don't know how to, like this like beastly, like like raw emotional energy, like your raw instincts. This would be kind of you taming your inner beast, I guess would be like the expression that resonates with this, right? And she's doing it with gentleness and with love. So maybe taming like the beasts of your relationship, as well as each of you as individuals kind of taming your inner beast. So the way that that would play out is like at this point in your this feels like a past energy. Like this is something that you guys have come quite a ways in mastering in your relationship. So being able to work through difficult things like with love and with gentleness and with patience and compassion with each other. It's really beautiful. The vibe that's here is amazing. You guys have a wonderful relationship. And the Hierophant here, I'm really feeling him as the card of like marriage. So this is the Pope. Like, I just think, you know, in the traditional church or whatever, it would be like the priest who would be marrying you, right? And he's a teacher. I like the keys here too. I feel like you guys have, just in terms of like your personal ascension or evolution, you have been teachers and students for each other, and you have unlocked so many gifts in terms of like your ascension, your growth, like your personal growth. The people in this relationship together are such a blessing and such a gift to each other. This is really beautiful. That's cool. So I don't know if that resonates or specifically what it has to do with the Lionsgate portal, but that's definitely the energy that I'm getting. I'm reading for a couple that's either been together for a really long time or has a history together. Okay. So what does this couple need to know about the Lionsgate portal? What is your advice, God, for these days here leading up to the Lionsgate portal? What is your advice for my viewers? Beautiful. So the first card is the Empress. That's funny. In the romance reading I just did the other day, I had the Emperor come out twice. So this is his divine counterpart. She has everything that she needs. She is confident. She's peaceful. She's grounded. She's Virgo energy. I feel like, I don't know if that will resonate for anyone, but that's coming forth to me. Yeah, she just has everything that she needs. She's so peaceful. She's in receiving mode. She's in her divine feminine mode. So this is a woman who is going to let in and receive all of her good. She's abundant. She's surrounded by bounty. Like all good things come to her. She's just the quintessential divine feminine. This is really, really beautiful energy. There's a couple, like the Nine of Pentacles too is a really strong feminine card. The Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles all have kind of a similar vibe. The Empress being like the most powerful card among those three. But I definitely am feeling like a very strong, that the woman in this relationship is very strong. That's really sweet. I'm sure that the man is too, because it takes a strong man to be with a strong woman. Okay. We have the Four of Coins and the Four of Cups. That's interesting. So the Four of Coins is, traditionally it's kind of like this miser energy, kind of like clinging or holding on tight. And the Four of Cups is almost like the opposite, where it's about apathy, where this cup, this beautiful shining cup is offered to her, and you can kind of see her body language. She's like, ugh, like I don't want it, right? And she's kind of like holding her hands up as if to say no. So it's almost like this overly clingy energy and this energy of overly being like, no, I'm not receiving that. Both of which feel extremely out of balance and very different from the energy of this Empress. So I feel like there's a message here for whoever I'm reading for that's in this collective around making sure that you're kind of in this balanced and peaceful energy, that you're not clinging too tightly to anything, and you're also not refusing too much of anything. There's kind of like a balance here, right, of flow. Yeah. It's like control versus avoiding. The Four of Coins being like an energy of a lot of control, and the Four of Cups being an energy of a lot of avoiding. And both of them feel related to like that sort of control and fear energy. So again, I feel like the advice here is just to be like the Empress, to find that peace and that balance, to not be clinging too tightly to the things that you have. When new opportunities are presented to you, like this new cup, to not automatically just say, no, I don't want that. I want this pentacle that I'm hanging on to, right? This is very similar to the romance reading that I just did the other day, where I was receiving this message of like these open hands, not like her hands, which are kind of pushing away, but open receiving hands. So we're not clinging too tightly to anything. We're not pushing anything away. We're surrendering and we're open to receiving from the universe. I wonder, like, because this couple feels like very stable to me and either like long-term or having a history together, there could be some clinging happening to like the past, and some avoidance to change. That's kind of what this feels like. So feeling like you're clinging to what you have because that's what you think you want, and the universe presents you with this new cup, a new opportunity, and you're like, no, thank you. That's new. I don't want that. I want this pentacle that I have. So just be open to the universe bringing you something magical, right? Like, I'm reading about the Lionsgate portal. This is like a magical, astrological alignment, right? It's a portal that opens that is like a, I don't know, it's like a special time of year. And especially with this one being aligned with the number 88 and 8 for the year, right? That's a big deal. Like, 8s for me are about abundance and prosperity, about receiving, about wealth, about like your manifestations coming true. 8 is a number that I like a lot. So if you are in this energy, right, of like clinging and controlling and refusing to accept something new from the universe just because it's like new or different, right? You're not going to be able to receive and accept like the blessings that the universe wants to bring in. So it's awesome how safe your relationship feels and how stable and like established your relationship feels, but don't let that make you afraid of receiving something new, right? Don't cling to that stability represented by those pentacles. Don't cling to that stability so much that you refuse this gift. The cups are the suit of the emotions, right? So this is an emotional gift that the universe is wanting to bring to you. Don't be afraid of it. Don't refuse it. It's something that the universe wants you to have. I was just going to say, it's like the Ace of Cups. And that's what's here is the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups. This is so beautiful. And I received the Ace of Cups too in my romance reading that I just did the other day. So if you did not watch my romance reading that I did on July 31st, if this is resonating for you at all, I would suggest watching that one because it's likely that you're in this collective as well, with the way that these cards are coming out. The Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups is beautiful. So this woman is basically saying no way, universe, to this cup, which is literally the Ace of Cups, right? So she's refusing this incredible, beautiful gift. Like, the Ace of Cups is a card of new love. It's a card of a new relationship, a new loving beginning coming into your life. It feels like abundant to me and like lush with the water, and the fish are so cool in this one. And even like the sacred geometry around the cup feels really special. It's like an enlightenment. It's like an enlightened emotional gift. And the Two of Cups is so sweet. Again, it's like that card of, we got the Two of Cups over here as well. So it's important that that's a repeating message from an entirely different deck. These two figures here, like, look how sweet they are. They're like cuddling with each other, and he's like leaning into her, and she's got like this sweet smile on her face. They're totally into each other. So for me, this is representing, because of the way that I'm feeling the couple that I'm kind of picking up on this side, this feels like a new level of love coming in for you guys. So for me, the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups would represent like a new union, but I don't feel like this relationship is going anywhere. Like, you guys are so stable. So it just feels like a new level of your union, like this new inpouring of romance and love and connection and like kind of being enlightened together and growing together. Like I'm drawn to these keys again on the Hierophant card, and him being like a spiritual figure, right? You guys are like unlocking your souls together. This feels very much like a twin flame connection, or at the very least like a very high level spiritual connection, because you guys are doing a lot of spiritual growth and soul work together, even if you're not conscious of it. Although the feeling that I'm getting is that you already know that on a level. Like you already know that you and this person have been like catapulting each other forwards for like your entire relationship, right? This is amazing. Like the universe wants to catapult you even higher to this new level of enlightenment and love and togetherness, and romance and like passion and affection for each other, and just truly appreciating this incredible foundation in life that you've built together, all the things that you've overcome, the people who you've each become individually, and then the incredible way that you're able to partner together to move through life. It's just so beautiful. I feel like the crux of this whole reading is this Four of Coins and the Four of Cups. And that's really interesting. 44 might be significant for you, and that it's a 4 and a 4 and they make 8 also feels significant, since we're reading about the Lion's Gate. So if you are in this collective that I'm reading about, it what I'm getting from the cards is that your work that you're doing right now, your sort of soul work or your emotional work leading up to the Lion's Gate portal, which again is on August 8th, is going to be to release that sort of like clinging or controlling hold on the past or what it is that you already have. And when the universe is presenting you with this Ace of Cups, this new opportunity, instead of pushing it away like we're seeing in that Four of Cups card, you don't want to refuse it. You want to receive it, right? Having those open hands, which, for you physically, emotionally, or spiritually would be like having an open heart, having an open mind. Even something like having open space in your life. Like I'm thinking about, my own house personally, but like sometimes when we have kids, right, the house gets filled up with like old stuff, and then there's literally no room for something new to come in. So like it could even be something like making physical space, maybe selling off some of the kids' old stuff, or donating some old clothes or like kitchen things that you're not using anymore, to make physical space, and kind of have that feeling of openness to the universe to be able to receive what it is that the universe wants to bring to you during this 8/8 portal. So again, the energy to embody is this Empress here, because the universe is trying to bring you this. This Ace of Cups and Two of Cups is the big gift that's coming for you, and getting yourself ready to receive that and make space for that. Let those pentacles out of your hands, because I don't get the feeling here, if you're in this collective, just the energy that I'm reading, the universe is not taking away any of your pentacles. Like, your pentacles are safe. Your pentacles are so safe. And it's okay to, like, if you're this guy here, it's okay to put your pentacle on this little counter, right? And open up your hands and receive this Ace of Cups. Your pentacles are not going anywhere. Your foundation is so solid, and the prosperity and the relationship that you guys have built together feels so solid to me. Your foundation is incredible. Even with the 4 and the 4 coming up, that's a number for me of foundation. Your foundation can handle anything. That's what this feels like. Your foundation can handle anything. Just don't get too stuck on it. Don't get too stuck on the past. It's okay to let something new come in. That's what that feels like. I was feeling called to do a couple of animal cards. I've had some fun animal encounters today. I saw some pronghorn and some cows. The cows are really cute. And then I came home and I saw a little baby deer walking around near my house, which was adorable. Peacock Spirit 46. It says, let it shine. I love that. Oh, how cool. Peacock has like its, looks like a heart, but it's actually coming out of its throat chakra. That's awesome. That makes me feel like you speaking up. I wonder if you have something to say that is like the energetic equivalent of putting this pentacle down. Like the energetic equivalent of cleaning out your old kitchen stuff. So if there's something that you feel like is weighing on your heart that needs to be said, and you're in this collective and this resonates, as always, do what feels right for you, right? If this message resonates, it might help to clear some of this kind of controlling or avoiding energy, to just be honest. I feel like that's a big spiritual thing that I've been working through these last few months, and it's like really fun. Just be honest and authentic and genuine. Your relationship is such a safe place for you to express yourself. Especially since I feel like the way that you and your partner handle problems is like the Strength card, where there's so much gentleness and compassion, and love for each other. I feel like you can share whatever it is that you have to say, and your partner will just hold space for you, and that's okay. Yeah, it feels like maybe something needs to be said as a way of kind of clearing out and releasing some of this like avoiding or controlling energy. And I'm so not surprised that 44 came out. I totally knew that was going to happen. This says, Panther Spirit, reclaim your power. Yeah, I feel like what this feels like to me is like, so sometimes when we have a safe situation, we kind of almost get like lulled into the security of it, right? And it can cause us, and I feel like it's just a totally natural human thing where like sometimes change feels a little scary. Sometimes new things feel a little bit scary. Especially when what you have is this relationship which feels so good and so stable and so solid. But I feel like part of reclaiming your power, I even love how this little panther has almost like a crown on its head. It's like stepping into a new level of your divinity to be able to let the universe give you the gift that it wants to give you here for the 8/8, for the Lionsgate portal. It is powerful. It's really powerful. I mean, love is the most powerful force in the universe, right? And that's what this card represents. And specifically in this reading, it represents romantic love. That's really beautiful. Yeah, it's powerful to allow new things in, even if it feels a little scary or different. It feels like releasing an energy of stagnation and kind of having the bravery to do that. So I'm drawn to the Strength card, and again, like this lion in the Two of Cups. And just the fact that 8/8, the Lion's Gate, happens in Leo season, right? It's about bravery. Being brave enough to let something be different. Being brave enough to let something new in. This might be complete. Let's see if any last messages for my viewers leading up to the 8/8 portal here. I feel like pulling one of my love oracle cards. I think I'm probably gonna do another reading too, leading up to the portal, because this feels very specific for a part of my collective. But I know there's more of you. I love this. This is so sweet. Another card of a couple, right? Being close and cuddling. It says playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember love is the greatest healer. So that is bouncing off the peacock card. Whatever this thing is that maybe you have on your heart or that you want to say, that line, love is the greatest healer, it feels like it will be received with love and it will feel so nice to just say it. And the playfulness and having fun together, like, I feel like that's going back to this Four of Cups and Four of Pentacles energy, right? Where there's some fear here, there's some control here, and I feel like playfulness is like a really good antidote to that, instead of kind of being stuck in the energy of almost like forcing a feeling of safety, to just surrender that to the universe and allow like that playfulness in, right? These two cards together are so playful, like the little fish just like dancing around in the ocean, and even like the look on her face, she just looks like so sly and playful. I love it. Being playful with life and like with each other and with the universe itself. Like, we're all just on a journey here of having a human experience, but in truth, it's just such a brief, like tiny drop in the ocean of who we really are, right? Abraham Hicks, I love Abraham Hicks. One of the things that she says is, nothing serious is going on here, and that is ringing through my head. It's okay to kind of let go of that seriousness and let this light and this love in. It's so beautiful. The next one is this angel guy. He says, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. I love that. Yeah, I feel like that's a good way to summarize this energy here in the Four of Coins and the Four of Cups. Is that this is maybe what you think you should do in order to kind of keep things stable or keep things safe. But being true to yourself, being true to who you really are, I feel like it is that playfulness. It's this innocence, right, of the Six of Cups here. And it's the strength of this Nine of Pentacles, like her independence and her intelligence and this incredible foundation that she's built. This is who you really are. This is who you really are. And this is who you guys are together, right? This is who you are, this gentleness and compassion and sort of taming your emotions. This is who you are, the wisdom of the Hierophant and being like a spiritual, wise person, It's safe to be all of those pieces of you that you've cultivated. There's like nothing to be afraid of here in this energy. That's amazing. Awesome. Well, I hope that resonates as we move up towards the 8/8 portal. I'll be pulling some more on it. It'll be fun. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in my next reading. Bye.